Direct from the mystical, magical minds of Penn and Teller comes an all-new spellbinding stage show, The Foolers. Joining us now is Vinnie Grasso, an illusionist on the show, plus motivational speaker and author. That is so much talent in one person. Thank you for being here today. This is a really cool show you're coming through with.
Oh, it's a fun show. We're over the moon, the performers on it, because it's a show of Penn and Teller stuff as well, not just our own.
So what can people expect when they come to see the show?
Yeah, so there's 4 performers that were handpicked by Penn and Teller. We've all been on their TV show, and as they've said, but we still don't believe it, they said we're some of their favorites, so that's why we're on the show. And we're doing things not just from our own shows, because they're 4 very unique performers, so you get a little bit of everything. But Penn and Teller, for the first time ever, have given some of their classic routines for us to perform in our own kind of way.
And what's kind of the reaction you get from people? Because you're so talented in so many different ways. This production is very dynamic.
It's very dynamic, and it's unlike any other magic show you might see coming through your town, where most other shows, it's act. It's a show of incredibly talented magicians, but this show it's all of us kind of together, and we do a lot of stuff together. We do some things on our own, but there's a genuine camaraderie between the 4 of us, and we've intertwined kind of our personalities into stuff. And again, the Penn and Teller aspect of it, not just them curating us, but also their classic routines of over 40 plus years performing are in the show. So it's great.
That brings some really dynamic chemistry to the table and just draws people in, for you to be such a tight team. When can people check you out? When is the show? Where is it?
The show is October 1st at the Stevens Auditorium, and I believe it's a 7 o'clock show start. Normally we're 7:30, but this is a Sunday, so we're at 7 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay. What has this been like for you to be a part of this show?
Wonderful. I mean, we just on the bus the other night, we're essentially like halfway through the tour, and one of the performers were like, all right, team meeting. We're halfway through, and I just want to say, this is better than we expected, kind of thing. We're having a lot of fun, and I think that shows on stage and with the audience that we're having a good time. So hopefully it's impossible for you not to have a good time when you're
I love that. Yeah, I love that so much. So for everything that you do, how has this challenged you, made you grow?
Oh, in a lot of ways. Certainly, I've always been doing my own show, so it's I get to pick and choose and do all that. And now when you're working with a team, it's a much different dynamic, and you're working with Penn and Teller stuff as well. So it's not the same dynamic, and you have to grow into that stuff for sure.
Really incredible to talk to you and get your perspective from it. We're super excited when you've come to town. Thank you so much for joining us on this midday. Happy Friday. Get some weekend plans with that going on. Thank you so much for being here.